Welcome back. So I have some breaking news that I want to share. And also, of course, I got to reflect upon what happened today. Why we are where we are right now and why everything dumped. So first things first, breaking news. President Trump just fired Fed Governor Lisa Cook over allegations of mortgage fraud. Okay, so this was speculated for weeks now. And, you know, technically there should be independence between the Fed and the White House. But Trump is like, nope, I don't care about that. I'm going to do it anyway. So he signed executive order and fired her. So I don't know what this means, first of all. I think this may actually spook some markets because, again, as much as people hate Powell and want him gone, more people still want that independence. Likes the fact that Trump can't pressure him to do whatever he wants, even though most people want him to cut rates and the rest of the Fed to follow. But this sets a precedence that no one has ever seen before, that an acting president just go ahead and fires the governor. Now, a lot of people are saying this is politically motivated. She says that too. He found something about mortgage fraud that he's clinging on to, but whether she challenges, whether this goes to courts and Supreme Court and stuff, I don't know. But if she does step away, that means two of the Fed governors that voted no to a rate cut last time is gone. That means whoever he's going to be appointing, they say, yes, he does have the authority to appoint, but not to fire, which is a weird rule. But anyways, you could definitely appoint some very pro-tariff, cut people, right? And some of the ones that he's named are big name people, like Rick Ryder, who's the CIO of BlackRock, for example. Like, very notable names. Anyway, so that's breaking news. I don't know how the markets are going to react to this, honestly. Should be positive, but also it could be negative because, again, people are afraid that there's no Fed independence. And now the White House could just completely pressure them. And this was definitely a bold move by Trump also to put more pressure on the rest of the people, saying, hey, you know what? Better do what I want or I'm coming after you. But again, only with good reason, of course, right? Obviously, if she did commit mortgage fraud, then that's a legit reason, but not for just because she disagrees with him, right? Hopefully that's the case. So that's number one. Number two is, what the hell happened today? I don't know. I'm going to be quite honest, I don't know. You know, obviously this morning I talked about how a whale sold 36,000 Bitcoin right off the bat. And, you know, the market ate it up. Yes, we dropped down to 110. We recovered back to 112, right? Seems like the market ate up. We're like right there now. We're slightly 110, a little bit below. So it's not like we have fallen more for Bitcoin, but the alts really took a beating today. ETH, which had all the strength and momentum behind it, fell like 8-9% today. Sol also fell about 6-7% today. And a lot of alts fell today hard. And really for no apparent reason. There was nothing scary that came out today. No macro stuff that drove people away. It just seemed like, I don't know, for whatever reason, the whale sell scared a lot of people. And the thing is, rumors are that the person that sold 36,000 Bitcoin did so because they went ahead and bought ETH with it, or they wanted to buy ETH and they did. So it's not like they're cashing out, not like it's a sign like, oh, this is a top and all the whales are selling. No, actually, this whale and the previous whale that sold last week or a week before, they did so because they just wanted to buy ETH, which is really strange that you never really hear about this, but that's the reason. So, again, why today sold off so hard, don't know. Again, probably due to whale manipulation, due to FUD. You know, whale manipulation, market makers clear out liquidity. It tends to work best when there's something scary going on. That's really it. I think they took advantage and clear out more leverage. I saw about 750 million of leverage cleared out, although it's probably higher, close to $1 billion. So there are a lot of people that just thought the market was going to go higher and placed a lot of crazy longs. And I guess this was the opportunity to clear out more liquidity. I mean, that's really about it. Other than that, you could look at the charts and you could say, well, the weekly looks kind of, it was overbought, so now we're coming back to level. The daily, even though daily has really bottomed out a lot within the last week or so. So, you know, you could say it's just the overheated market and we're coming back down. That's a fair argument. But overall, this panic selling of alts today made no sense. Bitcoin dominance did go up. It went up tremendously today, but we're still below 59%. We fell down to like 57%. I didn't even know how low we got because we just broke below 60% recently. But I saw today we climbed up. We're like 58 something. We're still below 59%. So overall, not all the strength from the alts have disappeared. But generally speaking, this is what happens, right? Whenever there's fear and Bitcoin goes down, the alts crash pretty hard. But within the last month or so, that's not what we saw. We actually saw alts hold really well up until today. So I don't know what happened today. I really don't. Again, it could just be whale manipulation trying to clear all the leverage because there's way too many people placing way too much leverage. That could simply be the reason, right? Did anything change? No. No. In fact, there's more companies coming in to the space. So we know about, you know, BitMine and Tom Lee's, you know, Ethereum treasury company, basically. He's up to like 6.6 billion, probably lower now because today's dump. But Pantera Capital just came out, obviously huge. Pantera Capital just said that they're raising 1.4 or 1.5 billion dollars to create a Sol treasury. And this is, of course, a large amount. And in addition to some of the other ones like Sol treasuries and others that already started. And today, you had some kind of rename or reverse merger. Sui also. There's a new company called Sui Holdings that actually debuted on NASDAQ. That is just a Sui treasury company. Okay, I don't know how much they have under management, but I'm assuming they're just going to follow the same playbook and raise money and raise debt and buy more Sui. So it's happening every day for Sui, for Sol, for ETH, and of course for Bitcoin, right? So again, nothing big fundamentally happened. It's not like all the big players decided like, okay, we reached top and we're just going to sell off. No, it's business as usual. Like I said in my video yesterday, we do have some macro events like NVIDIA earnings on Wednesday, which I think is going to be good. I don't think anything's stopping AI unless Jensen gives some forecast saying that things may slow down or whatever because of China or whatever. It could possibly be. And then, you know, we got a PCE inflation report on Friday. That could be a big thing. It's the last Friday of this month too, so maybe some volatility there. But, you know, those are days away. So, I again, no apparent reason. Maybe there's more whale selling today, but I didn't see anything on X posted or no one caught it, so I don't quite know. But there was probably some of that. A lot of people are still pointing fingers at Binance. Whenever there's large selling, you know, people look at Binance and they say, well, they're causing it because they're the biggest market maker. Could be some of that too. But overall, guys, I just want you to know, stay strong, stay focused, don't be too discouraged, right? Days like this happen. No one could predict it. Maybe too many people got bullish. Even yesterday, I thought this week was going to be fantastic based on what happened on Friday, right? But sometimes you just don't know. Sometimes Wall Street gets finicky and starts panic selling because they think something's going to happen. You know, I think Wall Street actually did sell a lot today. So tomorrow with the ETFs, inflow, outflow, I think we'll see a lot of outflow. I think they just got panicked for some reason. But we'll see. We'll see. All right, that's it for today's video. Stay strong, guys. Smash the like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys later. All right, bye.